The question of how different extinct human species were from us has fascinated researchers for centuries. The human family tree isn't a simple lineage, it's a complex web of evolutionary branches. Fossils and artifacts provide glimpses into our past, revealing the lives of our extinct relatives. Step back in time as we uncover the secrets of remarkable hominins. From Neanderthals to Homo floresiensis, we'll explore their unique traits, the tools they crafted, and the environments they called home. Prepare for a fascinating journey through prehistory, shedding light on the species that shaped our evolutionary story. Let's begin. Our journey begins in Africa some 3.9 million years ago with Australopithecus afarensis. Imagine dense forests giving way to open savannas when our ancestors took their first steps towards bipedalism. Australopithecus afarensis, famously represented by Lucy. Smaller in stature, just over a meter in height, with a blend of ape-like and human-like features. Long arms and curved fingers hint at tree life, while their pelvic structure confirms upright walking. A pivotal moment in our evolutionary journey when ancestors descended from trees to savanna. Though their brains were smaller, their impact on human evolution is undeniable. As we move forward in time to around 2.4 million years ago, we encounter another remarkable species, Homo habilis, the handyman. This name hints at their most defining characteristic, the ability to craft and utilize tools. Scattered across the African landscape, we find their legacy etched in stone. Simple tools fashioned from river pebbles mark a turning point in human evolution. These tools, though rudimentary, allowed Homo habilis to access new food sources, butcher carcasses, and reshape their environment. This burgeoning technological prowess went hand in hand with an increase in brain size, a significant step towards the development of the complex cognitive abilities that define our species today. The path of human evolution is rarely linear, often branching into intriguing side alleys. One such detour is embodied by Homo rudolfensis, a species that lived alongside Homo habilis around 1.9 million years ago. Their larger brains and flatter faces distinguish them from their contemporaries, raising fascinating questions about their relationship to other early human species. Were they a separate lineage altogether, or perhaps a regional variation of Homo habilis? The debate continues, fueled by the tantalizingly incomplete nature of their fossil record. Yet, it's precisely this air of mystery that makes them such an intriguing piece of the human evolutionary puzzle. The story of Homo erectus is one of expansion and adaptation. Appearing around 1.9 million years ago, they ventured beyond Africa, adapting to diverse climates and leaving a mark on history. Their tools and fossils show their cognitive abilities and survival skills. In the heart of Africa, a close relative of Homo erectus, Homo ergaster, thrived between 1.9 million and 1.4 million years ago. Their striking similarity to their Eurasian counterparts raises intriguing questions about the relationship between these two species. Were they separate lineages that developed similar adaptations independently, or were they regional variations of the same species? This ongoing debate highlights the complex and often intertwined nature of human evolution. Their thinner skull bones and more gracile build distinguish them from Homo erectus, yet their overall anatomy and tool use remain remarkably similar. Their presence in Africa during a critical period in human evolution underscores the continent's role as a crucible for innovation and diversification within the Homo genus. On the remote Indonesian island of Flores, a discovery in 2003 sent shockwaves through the world of paleoanthropology. Unearthed from a cave, the skeletal remains of Homo floresiensis, nicknamed the Hobbit due to its diminutive size, challenged conventional wisdom about human evolution. Standing just over a meter tall with a surprisingly small brain, Homo floresiensis thrived on the island as recently as 50,000 years ago, long after other early human species had vanished. Their small stature is thought to be a result of island dwarfism, a phenomenon where isolated populations evolve smaller body sizes over generations, due to limited resources. Their presence on Flores, alongside evidence of stone tools and the use of fire, paints a vivid picture of a species uniquely adapted to its island home. Emerging around 700,000 years ago, Homo heidelbergensis occupies a critical juncture in our family tree. Found in Africa, Europe, and possibly Asia, they possessed a blend of primitive and modern traits, placing them at the crossroads of human evolution. Their larger brain size, more advanced tools, and potential for symbolic behavior suggest a significant step towards the emergence of modern humans. They are considered a likely ancestor to both Neanderthals, who inherited their robust build and adaptations to colder climates, and our own species, Homo sapiens. Their story is one of adaptation, innovation, and expansion, laying the groundwork for the emergence of our own lineage. The rugged landscape of Atapuerca, Spain, holds within its caves a treasure trove of human history. It is here that we encounter Homo antecessor, a species dating back around 800,000 years ago. Their unique combination of modern and archaic features, including a distinctive facial morphology, has sparked debate about their precise place in our family tree. Some researchers believe they may represent a common ancestor to both Neanderthals and Homo sapiens, while others suggest they were a separate lineage altogether. The discovery of stone tools and animal bones bearing cut marks suggests they were skilled hunters and butchers, further enriching our understanding of their behavior and ecological role. Our understanding of human evolution was shaken once more in 2013 with the discovery of Homo naledi in the Rising Star Cave system of South Africa. This remarkable find, consisting of over 1,500 fossil elements representing at least 15 individuals, revealed a species with a unique mosaic of primitive and modern features. Their small brain size, curved fingers and shoulders adapted for climbing hark back to earlier hominins, while their human-like hands, feet and teeth point to a closer relationship to our own lineage. The circumstances surrounding their presence in the deep, remote chambers of the cave system remain a mystery, adding to the intrigue surrounding this enigmatic species. Few extinct human species capture the imagination quite like Homo neanderthalensis, our closest extinct relatives. Appearing in Europe and Asia around 400,000 years ago, they were masters of survival, enduring harsh Ice Age conditions with remarkable resilience. Their stocky build, prominent brow ridges and larger noses were adaptations to cold, dry environments. Neanderthals were far from the brutish cave dwellers of popular imagination. They were skilled toolmakers, crafting sophisticated Musterian tools, including points, scrapers and hand axes. Evidence suggests they buried their dead, cared for their sick, and may have even created art challenging our understanding of their cognitive abilities and cultural complexity. Their story intertwines with our own, as DNA evidence reveals that early modern humans interbred with Neanderthals, leaving a lasting legacy in the genomes of many people alive today. In the remote Denisova cave in the Altai Mountains of Siberia, a tiny fragment of bone and a handful of teeth have yielded an extraordinary discovery, a lost branch of the human family tree known as the Denisovans. Though we have only a handful of fossil remains, their genetic legacy tells a remarkable story. DNA analysis reveals that Denisovans interbred with early modern humans, leaving traces of their DNA in the genomes of populations in Melanesia, Southeast Asia and Australia. Their genetic footprint hints at a complex tapestry of interactions between different human groups, further blurring the lines between our ancestors and their extinct cousins. Their story is a legacy of the power of genetics to unlock the secrets of our past and reveal the interconnectedness of human history. In the annals of paleoanthropology, new discoveries continue to reshape our understanding of the human story. One such revelation emerged from a most unexpected place, a well in Harbin, China. There, a skull, dubbed Dragon Man, lay hidden for nearly a century, waiting to be unearthed. This remarkably well-preserved skull, dating back at least 146,000 years, belongs to a newly designated species, Homo longi. With its large brain case, prominent brow ridges and flat face, Dragon Man exhibits a unique combination of primitive and derived features, challenging our existing classifications and raising intriguing questions about its relationship to other Homo species. This tantalizing discovery reminds us that the story of human evolution is far from complete, and that the past holds many more secrets waiting to be uncovered. As we conclude our journey through human evolution, we are left in awe of our diverse and complex family tree. Each skull, each bone, each stone tool tells tales of adaptation and survival. These extinct species are integral chapters in our story, their legacies woven into our being. Their stories remind us of our grand lineage, connecting us to every living thing on this planet. The story of human evolution will continue to inspire us.